Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, that will honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach His truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutation to you, brothers around the four corners of the earth that push His truth in all honesty and sincerity with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom to you, Yahawah, that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role. And to you wholeheartedly believing Israelite foreigners that come looking like the heathen. We get into a lesson on just, kind of various precepts, but in a nutshell, the Lord's protection, man. You know, the Lord can protect you from your enemy, and we have, as Israelites, we have multiple enemies, but our natural born enemy, sleazy Esau, man, he's planning a big net for Jake, and it's really at this point whoever get caught in it. But they're trying to offset the prophecies because they know Jake is up next. But I'm gonna focus on a few precepts and scriptures of the Lord protecting us from our enemies, which He can do in the most unorthodox ways. Scriptures say the Lord will make your enemies your footstools. And even though we rolling out end of 2021, where all these devils are really hyped up, you still have some that try to please the poor. You know, I guess guilt or whatever, but anywho, this man is trying to catch Jake up in the net, and he got a lot of things going on at the same time to catch you up. You know, being the jab. You know, because if you don't get real sick from it and perish, then what you have long-term effects behind it, negative effects. It's creating a division. You know, he still got the food tainted. You know, they pushing these abominable agendas on our children. You know, it's like he's trying to cover every angle to make sure he does as much damage as he can. But the Lord can and will protect His elect. We'll jump to the book of Psalms 64. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, and verse 1. I'll start at the top. Hear my voice, O Yahawah, Salakia. Hear my voice, O Yahawah, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who with their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But Yahawah shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahawah, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him. All the upright in heart shall glory. And yes, these evil Edomites have a plan, man. Go check the Georgia Guidestones, man. You can look this information up. They have plans to do terrible things. And the unexpected, the ignorant, those that don't believe that people could be this way are going to be the ones that some of the first, they get taken out by these men. You see everybody is in a roar, jab, no jab, mask, no mask. Like, it's bullshit. But creating that confusion and that division, he can easily accomplish his agenda. To a certain extent, because the Lord not gonna let him fully complete his plan. I'm gonna jump to the book of Psalms 109. This is Psalms chapter 109. And I start at verse 1. Hold not thy peace, O Yahawah, of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the truth and the Salakia, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me. They have spoken against me with the lying tongue. They compassed me about also with the words of hatred, and fought against me without a cause. And that's what this man do, man. That's what this man does, man. He demonizes anybody that speaks rightness. And in this particular case, King David was praying against this same thing. You know, they have slandered the men of the Lord out on the highways and the byways. Made everybody think we black identity extremists. They've even got camps, infiltrated certain camps, man, to make us all look bad. You know, they have the power of the media to demonize anything that they don't want to be contagious out here in the form of truth. For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. You know, hey, we gotta give ourselves into prayer, man, because the Heavenly Father is the only one that's gonna be able to rescue us from this evil that's coming, man. And being in His good graces is how you have a chance at salvation and being kept kept through all these atrocities that's about to happen, and be called up with the Lord. And you women, a lot of you women, gonna receive your salvation through men that's in your life. You know, so it behooves you to follow the correct chain of command. You know, get some understanding from a man of the Lord. You know, and these are the times that the Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in, and a lot of women gonna be denied because of how they were when it wasn't a impending danger at hand. And you know, it's some women out there that listen, and take heed, and carry themselves modestly. You know, that will be, you know, cared for in those times. I'm gonna jump to the book of 138. And I'm gonna start at verse 6. Though the Lord be high, yet he hath respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Thou shalt stretch forth thine hand against the wrath of my enemies, and thy right hand shall save me, which is Yahawashi. The Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Thy mercy, O Lord, endures forever. Forsake not the works of thine own hands. So the Lord is, David is asking the Lord to not forget me, to keep me in the midst of trouble. I'm gonna jump to the book of Revelations. 12 and 12, because it's going down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, man. This, like I said, this man know that his end is near. Seeing those UFOs, or what they call UFOs, we know of the chariots of the Lord, the chariots of Israel, coming to bring us our salvation. These Edomites and these heathens, as well as the 2/3 of Israel, their destruction, their demise. You know, he's putting a squeeze on everybody who's not drinking the Kool-Aid, man. A lot of people didn't pull out the Kool-Aid. A lot of people not lining up to get these jabs. You know, a lot of people are against the vaccines. And a lot of them is the same people that look like them, man. Edomites, man. They realize they've been duped and hoodwinked, and it's never gonna end. This man just gonna keep pushing and pushing up on the boundaries of humanity, taking away the liberties and freedoms that they promised to the citizens. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. They know that their time is up. They know their time is up. You know, they're getting exposed everywhere. So what does the serpent do when he's backed into a corner? He strikes. He strikes and he strikes. And so that's what we can expect from this man E, man. Expect strikes. Expect his cruelty to come down very, very harshly. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I'll start at verse 17, because with these a lot of opposition to these jabs, now they're going to start making the people feel it. You know, there's a lot of talk about China's social credit system that they've been I guess they already have started, or is about to be rolled out very soon. But how it is you're allowed to participate and do things in society based on your social credit score. You know, things like littering or doing things that the government deems unacceptable or frowned upon will cost you liberties and freedoms to do things like riding a train or going to eat or whatever. But that's the same thing that's going on over here with this vaccine, with this test. You know, a lot of jobs are telling people they can't come back until they get the vaccine or they get a test. Now in schools, even if you got the vaccine or whatever, now you have to go and take a test every week. How long is this gonna last, man? People gonna get fed up, and then that's when they gonna start basically telling you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't do this, you can't do that. Totally ostracized from society. But that's going to bring the downfall even more of the society much quicker. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You know, they going to start boxing you out. You ain't going to be able to do certain things. You know, just like it is now, but it's going to get much worse. The restrictions are going to get much tighter. And all we have as Israelites, as believers, is praying to the Heavenly Father, man, that He deliver us from our enemies. He make a way when our enemies try to block off a way. And having faith that the Lord gonna come through and achieve these things for us. Give us the ability to achieve it. Give us the courage to stand. The Lord said, Lord said, be faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. So even if what we believe in get us killed, man, hey, I'd rather be with the Heavenly Father than living fucked up down here under this man's rule any longer. But that's how I look at it. Hope this was an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala and a Bible Ball.